welcome. Thank you for joining me today for this quick practice here and focusing on how to cool down. So now that the summer has hit us in full force here in the Chicago area, it's important for us to be in sync with nature. You always hear me talk about that. So as the seasons change, we kind of need to reevaluate and check in and see where we need to rebalance or realign ourselves. So if you are the type of person who has a lot of anger and has a lot of irritability issues, this time of year can be very difficult for you. So incorporating some tools to help keep you stable and help keep you balanced is very beneficial. So the first thing that we're going to do is introduce a couple of pranayama exercises, and these are cooling breaths. They both have the same benefits and effects. And the first one is called a hissing breath, or also known as Sitkari pranayama. And it's basically sitting up nice and tall as always with our pranayama, so having a nice tall spine, and making sure that you're comfortable where you're seated. So you can sit on the floor, maybe sit on a chair if that's more comfortable for you. And taking an inhale through your nose, and then just exhale it all out. So to prepare for this, we're going to place the tip of our tongue against the back of our teeth. And you're going to part your lips slightly. So it'll look something like this, if you can see me here on the video. And then you're going to inhale through your teeth. You're going to slowly inhale through your teeth. You're going to feel the air move through, and it's going to feel cool. It's going to feel cool on your teeth, cool on your tongue and the inside of your mouth. So therefore, a cooling breath. And you're going to hear a slight hissing sound as the air passes over your tongue. So, and then after you take a full inhale, you're going to hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds or whatever feels comfortable for you. And then you're going to just exhale naturally through your nostrils. And that completes one round. So the concentration here is on your abdominal breath. This is abdominal breathing for both of these pranayams that I'm going to introduce to you. So let's try it. Hissing breath, Sitkari. So sitting up nice and tall, but you want to make sure that you're not stiff. Just let your shoulders be relaxed and let your neck be relaxed. And then place the tip of your tongue behind the back of your teeth, parting your lips like you're smiling with your teeth closed. And then take an inhale through your teeth. Inhale, smooth inhale. Making that hissing sound, feeling that cool breath, and then hold it for a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. And then exhale through your nose, just naturally let it go. Good. Let's take that maybe 2 more rounds. So sitting up nice and tall, placing your tongue behind the back of your teeth, parting your lips. Inhale through your teeth. Hold. Exhale through your nose naturally, just letting it go. And one more time for our Sitkari hissing breath. Placing your tongue behind the back of your teeth, parting your lips. Inhale through your teeth. Hold it. And then exhale. Let it go naturally. And then bring your breath to an easy breath. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you, or maybe have a soft gaze. And just take a moment to notice the effects of your practice. Notice any cooling effects, not just physically, but emotionally too. Calming the nervous system. Good. All right, so now let's try the other cooling breath, which is called Shitali pranayama. So it's a cooling breath. And to keep in mind that this may be a difficult one for some of you to do, and that's okay. If this is difficult for you, then you can just go back to what we just did, that hissing breath, the Sitkari, because both of these pranayamas have the same benefits and have the same effects, so it really doesn't matter. So it's whatever you like better and whatever works for you the best. So this one's kind of fun to do, and the reason why it's difficult for some people, because anatomically you may not be able to do this. So it's basically inhaling through your mouth, but we're going to use our tongue this time we're going to turn our tongue into a little taco, or like a pipe. So you're like, what is she talking about? We're going to curl up the edges of our tongue so we make like a pipe shape or like a taco shape. And let's go ahead and try it. So stick out your tongue, curl up the edges of your tongue like you're making a little taco. And then you're going to inhale through your tongue. Hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. And exhale through your nose just naturally. Good. And again, so don't worry if you're not able to do that with your tongue, because some people just anatomically cannot do that, and there's nothing wrong with that, and that's okay. And as you do this breath, you feel the coolness coming through your tongue and into your mouth. So it's also a cooling breath, same effects as our hissing breath. Same principle, so you want to sit up nice and tall but not stiff, and just exhale it all out. Just before you do any pranayama, just take an inhale and then exhale it all out just to prepare. And then curl up the sides of your tongue, making like a little taco, and sticking your tongue out, and inhale through this little taco. Hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then exhale through your nose, just naturally let it go. Good. And you notice this is also an abdominal breath. We're using our abdominal wall here to breathe. So let's do 2 rounds of Shitali pranayama, cooling breath. Exhale it all out. Curl up the sides of your tongue. Stick your tongue out. And then inhale through your little taco. Hold it. Exhale through your nose. Naturally let it go. Let's do that one more time. Curling up the sides of your tongue. Inhale through your little taco. Hold it. Exhale through your nose, letting it go. And then bringing your breath just to a natural, easy breath. Closing your eyes if that feels comfortable, or having a soft gaze. And then just take a couple moments to notice the effects of your pranayama. Notice the cooling effect that it has on your body. This pranayama has the ability to reduce any gastric disorders, helps to promote healthy skin, helps to maintain a good complexion. It even helps to reduce anger, purifying your blood, slowing the aging process down. It also helps to relieve any menopausal symptoms like hot flashes. Let's take a moment to just notice. Good, and slowly allow your eyes to flutter open. Great. So who would have thought that a few breathing exercises has all these great benefits, right? So I recommend that you practice these pranayamas every day, even if it's just for a few minutes each day, especially on those days where you're feeling a little bit more irritable or angry, and also if you're experiencing any sort of gastric issues, any indigestion, stuff like that. Breathing can really help realign yourself and balance yourself, because you have too much heat in your body, so you need to do the opposite. So in Ayurveda, like increases like, and opposites are like medicine. So just think of it like that. So now we're just gonna take a couple of minutes here to do a quick little cooling practice, asana practice poses. So finding your all fours position, coming into your tabletop. Let's do a few of our cat-cows. So bringing your wrists right underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers out nice and wide. Inhale, take your gaze up, let your belly melt, tailbone tilt up. Exhale, chin, chest, rounding out your back. And taking your cat-cows just a little slower than usual. Inhale, look up, let the belly melt, tailbone tilt up. Exhale, chin, chest, rounding out your back. And inhale, coming back to neutral spine. And we're gonna come up to our downward facing dog. So bring your hands, walk them about one handprint up, curl your toes under, and then bring your bottom up, bring your head right between your arms, melt your heart towards your thighs, bend your knees as much as you need to here. Take some deep breaths. Walk your dog, hinge one knee, then the other. Shake your head around. Come up on your tippy toes and then melt your heels back towards the mat. And then walk your feet to meet your hands. Come to your forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Bend your knees as much as you need to. You can grab opposite elbows, maybe rock your body side to side. And then inhale, slowly make your way up, allowing your head to be the very last thing to come up. Bring your hands up towards the sky, palms together, Exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. Then bringing your hands behind your back, clasp your hands behind your back. Let the shoulders be relaxed. Let your hands rest at your backside. And then we're going to forward fold, so bending your knees a little bit and just fold, but let your hands rest on your back. Let the shoulders come forward. Remember to bend your knees as much as you need to. Forward folds are very cooling in nature. And then inhale, slowly coming back up. And now draw your knuckles towards the floor. Just reach towards the floor with your knuckles. And then draw your chin into your chest, toward your chest. And then exhale, fold again. Let the shoulders come forward. Let them fall forward as your hands rest on your sacrum. Letting go of the upper body. And then let your hands go on the floor or on blocks. And then walking your hands to the right. Just walk your hands to the right. Just taking a slight little twist to the right. Inhale back to center. And then taking a twist to the left. Walk your hands to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Good. Bend your knees. Come into a little squat with your knees together. Bringing your hands on the floor, or maybe on some props. Tuck your chin into your chest, curling up into a little ball. And then inhale, look forward, walk your hands towards your body as you come on your fingertips to find a nice long spine. Again, you can use blocks here. And then bringing your hands to your heart. Allow your thumbs to connect to your sternum or at the center of your chest. Press into your palms, elbows are out wide. And we're going to slowly come up to standing. And we're going to remain in the ball mounts of our feet. So as you inhale, slowly come up. Stay on the ball mounts. Reach your hands up towards the sky, reaching. Taking a nice big stretch, reaching your fingers. Try to touch the ceiling with your fingers. And then exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. See if you could remain balanced on the ball mounts of your feet. And then bend your knees. See if you could come down the same way you came up, nice and slow. Bring your hands to the mat. And then curl up. Tuck your chin in, curl up. And if your heels can touch the mat, that's perfectly okay. Everybody is different. My heels don't touch, but your heels may touch the floor at this point, and that's okay. Let's try that one more time. Walk your hands towards your bodies to help you align your spine here. Nice and steady, and then bringing your hands to your heart. And then slowly come to standing on the ball mounts of your feet. And then bringing your hands to the sky, taking a nice big stretch. You got this. And exhale, slowly come down. Bring your hands to your heart and slowly come down. And then bring your hands to your mat. Tuck your chin in, curl up. Now straighten your legs, come to your forward bend. It's gonna feel so good after that. Walk your hands to the right. Let's take that nice twist. And maybe you go a little farther this time, just see. And then come back, walk your hands back to center and then to the left. And inhale, come back to center. Bend your knees, come to your squat, and then come seated. Coming into your easy seated pose. Letting your hands relax on your knees or on your lap. Sitting up nice and tall. Closing your eyes. Or maybe having a soft gaze. And set your intention for today. And being kind to yourself. And just telling yourself that it's okay to put about 80% effort in what you do when the weather is warm out. And it's okay to slow down. So listen to your body and give yourself permission to cool down when you need to. And slowly allow your eyes to flutter open, taking in the color and the lights around you. I want to thank you for joining me in this very short practice, but very useful and beneficial when you need a quick cool down of your physical body and your emotional body. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and remember to stay healthy and stay balanced. And I'll see you next time.